mostly nakuanga na time yenye napata ni time niko kwa nyumba. Lakini time niko kwa nyumba kuna maybe your girlfriend pia. So akikuwa tena hapo challenge na damn.
So hello everyone, welcome to yet another episode on our channel, and allow me to thank you once again for making time to be with us once again. And let me also greet you good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, depending on the time you're watching me. And thank you for joining us. This is the cutest presenter worldwide, and none other than RJ. And today I'm delighted to host one of the greatest persons I know in life. And of course, I admire his prosperities, I admire what he does, and of course, he is just a gentleman, man. Usi Morio mtu wangu, you know. Ni aje bwana?
Poa sana.
Welcome to our channel, and thank you very much for honoring our invite.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So maybe let's start from introduction. What is your name to those who do not know you?
Okay, my name is John Kinanja, the Inigma.
The Inigma.
Yeah.
Let's start from there. What is an enigma? No, mimi ni mwalimu ya Kiswahili.
Okay, actually, the definition of an enigma is something mysterious or difficult to understand. So, someone may ask, the becoming of an enigma. Actually,
Hold it there. Yeah. So let me give you. I am today hosting an English teacher, right? So we are basically in an English teacher, and I will be involving you guys. So swali kikuja ngumu sawa. Aya, so let's bring it and the becoming of an enigma.
Okay. So, an enigma is a word that not so many people know, but it's so captivating. So I thought it's very fun to have comrades associating with that word, but its meaning is so controversial in itself.
What is the meaning?
The meaning is very mysterious or hard to understand. So even for me, while I was joining politics, I used to tell people in class, I will not vie. But deep inside, I was going to vie. So you see, I was so mysterious. Yeah. And then also my methods of achieving my success in terms of delivering to comrades. It was so mysterious since I have already accomplished all the agendas under my promises. You remember the agendas. Yeah, I've delivered all of them. So mysteriously, I can say so far, compared to other members who gave false promises, I've done so.
So let us not say according to other members. Yes. You and I know of a guy who promised heaven and has delivered hell. Exactly. And that is we have this mentality that politicians are liars. What's your take on that?
Okay, politicians have their interests. They're different. Yeah, like me, I'm a politician. And just like my fellow Congress members, the difference is I am benefiting from this process, but at the same time, I'm delivering to the comrades. But you have those who have personal interests for themselves. So now that's where the difference comes. Yeah.
So the becoming of an enigma, let me allow me to use now a bit simpler language, the becoming of mysterious or so. Yeah. So how did you get yourself into this?
Okay, at first, deep inside, I usually have that spirit of comradeship. So I thought, why should I not try it and show a difference? You try something and you show people that it's actually possible to deliver to the comrades. Yeah. And I'll just mention two examples. One, in my faculty, I'm in Sobe actually, and I'm the academic representative. one,
So you are a student leader.
yes, I'm a student leader. So one, my responsibility was to ensure all sober students have got their results. Missing marks have been achieved.
Jambo kiongozi.
Yeah, all the missing marks and missing units, all students are good. Tick. Number two, whiteboards. I'm sure last time when you were in class, the whiteboards were very dirty. I followed up with the DVC ASA personally.
I like you have started, the thing of our our president.
Yes,
I
very good.
I have deployed.
Yeah, so I'm a person of my own, like actions. So, but generally, the baseline of the Enigma is just a word that captivated me. So I wanted to incorporate it in my, in my branding or my image. But it doesn't have much to do with that. So when I say the becoming of an Enigma, I wanted to frame it in such a way that I've achieved all those things through my mystery nature. You understand? That is what I said. I incorporated the Enigma in my story. So that is it.
So basically, ulipitia challenge gani maybe in that process?
Okay, one of the challenges that I went through, I remember one of the biggest challenges. It was, you're supposed to clear before elections. You're supposed to pay fees. I'm a self-sponsored student. Yeah, I'm paying around 74,000 shillings fee per semester. So yeah, so
So I am sitting with a cool kid, man. This is a cool kid. So unaweza nipiga kofi 5,000 hapa. Kofi 12,000.
yeah, so I'm a self-sponsored student, and before elections start, you have to have cleared school fees, and that was a challenge because my brother was to pay 2 days before we start exams, and elections were starting like 1 month before exams, so it was a challenge to me. But I went through some procedures, and I found a way to get some money, pay the school fees, and then I returned the money later, and then the process was successful. So that was one of the biggest challenge that I encountered in my process of becoming an Enigma. So I think that is what I can say about that.
Did you receive rejection?
Okay, rejection I received, especially, at that time I was in second year. Right now I'm in third year. So at that time, okay, the third years were of course supporting their candidate, and I was from second year. So of course I encountered rejection from both second year and third year. Yeah. So but it wasn't, as a politician you must know how to react to such kind of, they usually say you cannot control what happens, but you can control how you react to what happens. Yeah, so I think it was very easier to adapt to how people were, someone from your class is saying, okay, like for example, you are going to vie and you're an Enigma, and there is another person, maybe person O. So you find in your class, instead of expecting your class to support Enigma or saying Enigma for academic, you find they're saying, yeah.
So we were somewhere, sir. Sorry for the interruption.
Okay. So I was saying, in your class, you expect most of them to support you, but of course they were supporting the other person from another class. So person maybe O. So they were saying JK must go, and they're your friends actually. So, but it's politics.
I know, but there are some friends that we are with them in some problems, in the ups and downs. Kuna hii msemo imesema mrima mnapanda nao mrima mnashuka, lakini bado wanakuruka. I have heard Morara. Do you know Morara Kebaso?
Yeah.
Morara Kebaso was speaking to one of the media stations and was like, "Damn man, I was reading through my comments, and even my schoolmates, they are saying I'm con man." How did you feel, man?
You know, but from my political standpoint, it wasn't so hard to, I was in politics and I had a political mind. But there is that difference between political arena and real situation arena. When a friend in real life betrays you, it's somehow more heartbreaking than political. Yeah, even you see like in our country, you find maybe Raila Odinga is with her. Yeah, and then that guy changes direction. So, it's politics in the long run. So, political, heartbreaks doesn't hurt more than real life heartbreaks. But I've managed to deal with that well. Even right now, we are friends, all of us. Yeah, there's no like personal issues or anything. Even when they had a problem with results or anything, even the third years who rejected me, some were supporting me, but the others weren't supporting me.
Na wengine walikuwa na kusupport chini ya maji like hata walikuvutia chini ya
Kinanja. Yeah, so yeah, that is the rejection part na ilikuwa tu sawa.
Now, can you narrate on that day of the elections? How was your feeling, man?
All right. Okay, during that day of election, okay, our elections actually never happened. Yeah, our elections never happened. We were prepared, but a lot happened. You know how it went, but our elections never happened. So we eventually we were declared winners.
So nyinyi mlikuwa hatia system.
Sisi tulikuwa tu watu wa system.
Yeah,
Somehow.
Mm.
Because the other ile mrengo ingine walijitoa mapema sana. So unajua si tulianza celebrations maybe tuseme a week before. So tulikuwa tu tunatafuta masuti na nini za kwenda kuapishwa na vitu kama hizo.
Piga suti hata mimi naweza onekana kuwa chokorana.
Ni God manze. Yeah.
Hiyo phrase inakuanga ya au millennial. Sisi Gen Z naambia aje mtu bana. Nilipata pesa hivi, nikanunua hapa. Na hii ndio pesa ama namna gani bwana?
Yeah. I don't know sasa hapo utasema nini. Okay. But mimi wanaambia wasee kitu moja. Okay. About hiyo naweza guzia tu. Acquiring something or maybe becoming successful. People become successful out there, but you forget about where you come from. Sure. Never do that. Just be yourself. However much you may acquire or you have achieved, just be yourself, deliver. That's the most important part. And then also, since I'm an academic representative, nilikuwa na message important sana. Naweza advise watu wa make sure, even if you're doing any other activity, make sure academics is priority. Yeah.
You bring me to almost the last question.
Yeah.
How do you balance politics and academics?
Academics, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Currently, I'm experiencing a lot of difficulties, especially when it comes to academics. There is a lot on my plate. I have CPA. I'm doing CPA, and in third year it's a lot on my plate. Also having a lot of activities, maybe, yeah, and also a girlfriend is also in the picture. Such kind of things. They are real. Huh?
So we were previously speaking.
Yeah.
Why men should cheat? Why men should cheat? And my guest was very, very funny. Well, how do you take that, man?
Okay, before you go back, let me just answer you. Cheating isn't a good thing actually. Cheating isn't a good thing. Okay, but it's very good for that person cheating.
Okay. That is not. Let me ask the very last on this matter. There is this phrase that has come. Kugongewa.
Kugongewa, you mean like unafanyiwa unyama kwa demu wako? You mean that? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so kufanyiwa unyama kwa demu wako is very common actually among comrades. So that means your girlfriend is cheating on you, yeah, with another person. Yeah, it's heartbreaking actually. Even if it happens to me, I can really be frustrated, bana. Yeah, how can someone really do that to me, bana? Yeah? Hey, that is so bad, so bad. So I don't think anybody can be happy when he hears that his pot is being nini, is being he's cooking somewhere. It must cook in your own house. Yeah, so it's so bad.
So please do well to go and watch that our video we were talking, and now I believe the next time we will be speaking to you, be like, man,
Yeah.
I think this guy had points.
Yeah, but for me personally, uh, I've never cheated actually. Yeah, I've never cheated.
My director's giving a direction. We should have a very quick commercial break for about 3 minutes, and we will be back in a short while. Yeah.
Coming, we're supposed to go for benchmarking next week probably, but before 10th of October, we are going to have cultural week. And as student leaders, we must be involved in these activities. So even yesterday, I was in another meeting in V4C. It's a school-based program. We were in Webuya for pitching. It's a business or entrepreneurial project. Yeah, we went there for 2 days. So it's a lot of activities going on. But how do I manage balancing between education and yeah, I usually have time to read actually. I like reading a lot and following up on the class. And I'm a class rep, so it's easier for me to make sure that I'm on point. So mostly nakuanga na time yenye napata ni time niko kwa nyumba. Lakini time niko kwa nyumba kuna maybe your girlfriend pia. So akikuwa tena hapo challenge inakuwa.
Damn, mbona watu wengine tulilaaniwa? Manu, unaweza unaweza soma na girlfriend kwa nyumba.
So it's also a challenge actually. But I think for this semester we have tam cut off kidogo by the way, because it's a little, sometimes prioritizing is more important.
Yeah.
But we've talked on a very I respect her. She's a good girl, and what tunasaidiana in most of the things. So
And above all, you are doing the same course.
yeah.
So mnaelewa.
You're not doing the same course.
You did the same course.
No, she's from a different course.
But you are
Yeah, me I'm doing.
You have another girlfriend.
No, it's the same. Yeah, you see, she's doing English Lit. I'm doing BCom.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I now got you. I now got you.
Yeah, my girlfriend.
Oh, I thought you were in the same year.
Yeah, we're in the same year, but okay, any different courses.
Ah,
Yeah.
mfaulanga muriena.
Yeah, so I think that is it. But on a prioritizing basis, that's what I decided, because it's too much on me actually. I'm struggling a lot, but this semester I think she can give me some time. I do me, she do her. I think that's okay. Yeah.
That is good. And tell us something about CPA, bro.
All right. CPA stands for Certified Public Accountant. It's a professional course that it can supplement your finance. It can supplement your any degree actually. Yeah. So if you are going for employment with any degree, and you apply with other guys who have the same degree, but you have a CPA certificate with you there, the first thing they'll do, they'll automatically give you the job Why? Because CPA is a very, very good international recognized a document.
So for a media personality like me, how can CPA, you know?
Okay. All right. So, the advantage about CPA, it doesn't really require you to be in a certain field for you to do CPA. You can do CPA to major in a certain area. If you are doing media but you are interested in knowing how accounts work or how to manage records, you can do CPA. And you can be surprised you get a job. Yeah. Depending on the connection, maybe your father even has connection somewhere and they want someone with the CPA. Why don't you go and do that because you did CPA? So CPA is a very good course. So I advise students, especially those in Sobe, to enroll for CPA. And also, we have those students who have specialized in human resource, in procurement. They have their own professional courses under CASNEB. So I urge them to make sure they contact me, and then also maybe I'll leave my number so that they contact me through my number.
So just call it when you lock up with
Okay.
about
So, okay. My number is 0792 090 321. Yes, that's my number. Yeah. So feel free to contact me. Also, we have another ambassador for CPA. I'm an ambassador. We have another CPA ambassador. She's a lady. She's called Elsie. Yeah, I think maybe if you contact me, I'll also connect you through Elsie so that in case of anything, you can contact both or any of us. Yeah.
Thank you. Anything you feel?
All right. So me just wanted to say, next year, let's okay, the coming activities ahead, let's make sure we represent Kibabi University well. And also I'm urging that next year let's have a fair and peaceful election, and let's advocate for equality among comrades so that we enable comradeship among ourselves and other comrades. Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you very much for joining us. And of course, I always tell you the number one university in Kenya is not that KU. No, it is Kibabi University, the KU in Bungoma. And of course, thank you very much for joining us into this very conversation. And of course, RJ Media keeps for you memories. And yeah, above all, thank you. Thank you to my crew behind the cameras. I won't mention you because of time. I can see the other guests have arrived. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the cutest presenter, Roland Juma. Thank you.